Angry guy here, and a strong, independent woman cries, men won't help her. A strong, independent woman cries when men won't help her. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
But first, we have breaking news tonight that Wichita FedEx driver you just saw is now out of a job over that video.
Well, the video shows a heated exchange between the FedEx driver and a customer. But according to the driver's apology, there's more to the situation than the video shows.
All right, go back to your country. I can't understand what you're saying.
This now former FedEx driver acknowledges she made an inappropriate comment during a delivery stop.
I'm deeply sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It was unladylike of me. It was immature, and I shouldn't have said.
But she says what the video doesn't show is what led up to that point, that the driveway was full, forcing her to park on the side of the street.
By the time I pull everything out, I have my dolly, and I look out, everybody's in the doorway. So I asked for some help, and everybody just looked at me. So I had put everything on the dolly, and I had to pull it up a curb. When I pulled it up the curb, I had fell with the whole dolly, the whole package, everything. I'm frustrated. It's cold outside, and I'm just trying to gather my thoughts.
The customer, Carla De La Torre, starts recording.
I don't care. I'm calling my boss personally.
Está aventando mis pinches cajas y trae un pinche genio.
Yeah, there you go. Get your boxes. Since all y'all want to stand there and look at me, yeah. Help. How about that? Come help.
Mira, la vino y me aventó mis vanities.
You can kiss my white.
Just leave.
Girl,
leave.
I'm sorry. Go back to your country. I can't understand what you're saying.
Que me regrese a mi país.
This is America.
No.
This is America.
I know this is America. I don't know.
The original recording has more than 3 million views, and the apology now has over 1 million. We did get a statement from FedEx tonight saying this behavior is unacceptable and contrary to the professionalism demonstrated by service providers in safely and reliably delivering millions of packages every day. FedEx Ground expects the highest levels of conduct from service providers, and we can confirm that this individual is no longer providing service. Live in the studio, Katie Taubey, Kate News on your side.
I mean, guys, and that's a good job, too. That's a good job, too. She threw away a very, very good job for this. And what was her argument? Why did she get upset? She got angry, not because of anything that the customers actually said or anything that they did, but specifically because of what they did not do. She lashed out at the customers because she was tired. She was trying to take a package out of the vehicle. The package was too heavy for her. She fell over with the package. She asked that the people help her. So the woman who was standing there, I don't know if there were men there, probably no one came to help her. And she somehow felt that because she's a woman, she was entitled to their utility and to their labor. Now, keep in mind, there are tons of FedEx guys, tons of FedEx delivery men out there, and they know it's their job to go and deliver these packages. That's what they're trained to. They also are insured. Okay, so if they get injured on the job, then they will receive compensation for that injury. The customer themselves, they are not supposed to touch that package typically until it arrives to their house, it is left there, and then it's the customer's responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the customer to try to move that package from the truck to their house. That is the job of the FedEx person. The fact that she is not capable to do this job, then that reflects that maybe she should not be doing the job. It is not her place to lash out at a customer because a customer will not do her job for her. A customer will not come to her truck, help her to unload the package, and then bring it, transport it to the house. If you look at how she handled the package as well, I mean, that looked like a television. That's something fragile, okay? She was tossing it, smashing it on the ground like she could care less. I mean, guys, this is the kind of behavior that you would expect from some third-party delivery service. You know, I've dealt with one and they're terrible, but you would never expect this from FedEx. This is not, this is unemployed behavior. And it's just unacceptable. But this is the ideology. This is the way that modern women in society today view things. They say that they're strong, independent, and then they cry when men won't help them. I mean, look at her. She's strong. This Miss Strong Independent is now crying because men won't help her, and another woman wouldn't help her, and she felt entitled to that. And what did she do because of that? She literally lashed out and said something very, very disrespectful. And she thinks that this is okay. This other person, this other woman, literally did nothing to her. She literally said nothing to her. The only thing that got this woman heated was the fact that she would not help her. She and maybe the men that were standing there would not help her deliver her packages and lift the weights for her. And she goes, "It was cold and I'm tired." Bro, if that's the kind of life you wanted to live, where you didn't want to have to deal with the cold, you didn't have to deal with being exhausted when you go to work, then guess what? That's why you would go find yourself a husband, have him take care of that, have him work those hard hours as a FedEx driver, and then you can stay at home, play with the kids, do your makeup, watch TV, chill, and all you do is cook and clean, which is the stuff that people, adults do anyway. Adults have to cook for themselves. Adults have to clean their home. I don't understand how women seem to believe that this is so terrible when they have to do these things naturally for themselves. However, they don't. Most women today are literally living off cleaning services and DoorDash. They cannot clean. They cannot cook. In many cases, it's the man who has to do the cooking, because these women, they have basically been raised to believe that cooking is something that is beneath them. That's something that a servant does. So in reality, so then what they want is they want women from other countries to come to America and then come and clean for them. What does that say about you as a person? And these women, these people like her, they will end up back in the streets from whence they came, and they will believe while they're on the streets that they deserve millionaires and billionaires. I mean, talk about the level of disrespect and entitlement. And then you wonder why men are basically saying, you know what? It's okay. I don't want this anymore. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm walking away from Western society because I'm not putting up with it. And guys, you could see this. You could see it with the way men are reacting in society. Something happens, men are not coming. Men see something happen and they're not getting involved. Men are minding their own business. Men are staying away. Just imagine if if a guy went and tried to help her and she said that he did something. It happens all the time. It is sad. It's miserable, but that is the reality we now live in. And unfortunately, women in Western society don't seem to realize that they are not entitled to the utility of a man. It is not my job to come and save you. It is not my job to help you if you can't move a box. It is not my job to help you if you're in a bad situation. Nope. I am not getting involved, because anything could happen right there. You could turn around and say anything happened. I am not getting involved. And also, why would I want to use my utility? Why would I want to put stress on my back? All right. You don't know about my back. You don't know about my back problems. Okay. Or you're a man. Yeah, I go to the gym, but that's none of your business. All right. All right. You're not my mother. You're not my mother. I'm not going to do these things for you. You don't get my utility for free. You're a stranger off the street. And I've already been told I should avoid strangers. I should avoid women that I don't know. Don't talk to women that you don't know. I don't know you, so I'm not talking to you. Unless it has to do with delivering my package, then okay. It's not my job to pick that up for you. It is not my job. Oh, I want the princess treatment? Listen, lady, you're doing your job, and it's my job to stay away from you. All right, it's my job to leave you alone and let you do your job. All right, if you're having trouble doing your job, then you need to reach out to your company and let them know that you're having trouble doing your job, and maybe they need to make some additional accommodations, including determining whether or not you're really fit to be doing that job. That's how it is. That's really how it is. Okay, and I'll tell you right now, she's not gonna land another job very easy like this one. All right, Amazon Flex isn't gonna want her, and the thing is, she was making crazy money. But guess what? She's not going to be able to even do Amazon Flex at this point. Amazon Flex is basically where people can deliver packages for Amazon using their own vehicle. So they pick up packages, and then they get an Amazon vest, and then they make their deliveries. And it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting how she basically, threw everything away, because she's not going to find anything else like this. But you know what's messed up? She's going to head over to OnlyFools. she's going to head over to OnlyFools, and then she's going, and if she already doesn't have one, and she's gonna head over there, and she's gonna say, "Shoots, I'm gonna make more money on OnlyFools than I ever made anyway," and that's it. That's exactly where a lot of these women are headed. All right, she's not ugly. She's not. She's pretty good looking. She's gonna head right over to OnlyFools or LonelyFans, and she's gonna jump on there, and she's gonna bust it open, and then little by little, she's gonna build up that base. She probably already has an Instagram. She's gonna just move those people, move those Sims over to her OnlyFools, build it up, and before you know it, she's making money and she's happy. But of course, she's destroyed her future. But you know what? She's already messed up her name with this nonsense that she did here. But regardless, it doesn't matter because OnlyFools is calling out to her just like the streets, and eventually she'll be right back in the streets where she belongs. What do you guys think regarding this, guys? Strong, independent woman cries men won't help her. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.